Shri Mataji, everyone. Welcome to today's foot soak session. Let us bow down together, raise our Kundalini and take a bandhan. Very humbly, we seek permission from Shri Mataji for this evening's meditation. Let us take a few deep breaths to settle our attention. We inhale till the count of 4. Hold our breath to the count of 4 and exhale to the count of 4. While doing this, let us keep our attention to our breathing pattern. We can do it at our own pace for the next 1 minute. Now, before we start today's foot soak, let us listen to this beautiful talk by our mother on how to keep the Agya Chakra open and get rid of anger. We'll keep our attention on our Agya Chakra and Sahasrara.
So when you are in the collective, it should be such that another person should enjoy your company, enjoy your being there. That's something where there is no problem. But if you are demanding and if you are asking for things and you think no end of yourself, you cannot at all collective by any chance, but you will suffer for that. Automatically you will suffer. If this is realized and understood properly, your agya is solved. Like anger. People always boast, I'm very angry with him. Boast. But just make that anger into forgiveness. And you'll see the person, instead of you getting into problems, he will get into problems. Anger will upset you, but forgiveness will upset him automatically. It's the biggest weapon you have got, is to forgive. And this is shown in Buddha's character throughout. And this will give you self-respect. That you are not disturbed by anything. Like a ship has to be seaworthy. If you put the ship on the sea and if it breaks, what's the use of making a ship? What's the use of a Sahaja who gets disturbed at every moment? You have to be seaworthy. And if you are seaworthy, nothing can disturb you, all right. The elephant is walking and the dogs are barking. All right, let them bark, what does matter? The elephant looks this side like that, sometimes takes some water and blesses them with water. All right, quieten down, so that your head will be cooled down. That will give you self-esteem, and you will know what you are much higher than others. And this is what is how to get rid of your ego, which is a very, very big problem according to you people. But then how to get rid of ego. Ego can be said, you go. When this I-ness goes away, the self rises. What is there to feel hurt? What is there to feel bad? What is there to hurt others? All right, you are cheated. Very good, at least you have not cheated anyone. Be happy about it. But once you are without ego, means you have surrendered yourself. No one can cheat you. Can you understand that? No one can cheat you. Because there is some higher force which is looking after. This is the way we should understand Buddha. This is, we should know our Buddha qualities. This is how our ego can be dissolved. When you say, Mother, we surrender to you, that just means that you give this horrible ego a complete holiday. It means that. That is how this ego disappears. And I think all your just now, ragyas have opened out, most of you, somehow. And then you laugh at everything, you make fun of yourself, just enjoy everything. May God bless you.
Now let us bandhan the water. We seek permission for foot soak from Shri Mataji and request the water and earth element in our tubs to please take away all our negativities. Now we can put our feet inside the water. Please ensure that your feet do not touch each other in the water so that all the negativities and impurities are dissolved inside the water. Now let's balance ourselves, keeping left hand on lap and right hand. We can either point towards the water or Mother Earth. Now we request our Mother Kundalini to please come in our left channel. O Mother Kundalini, please come in my left channel, my Ida Nadi, and enlighten all the chakras. O Mother, please remove all the impurities, all the tiredness, all the lethargy, frustration, my past memories which try to disturb me. Please dissolve all of them into this foot soap water. We can keep our eyes open, look at the light of the candle or at the red dot of Shri Mataji. Keeping our attention on Ida Nadi and feeling the clearance happening. Both hands on lap. Keeping our attention on Agya and Sahasrar. Let us now seek clearance for our right channel, keeping our right hand on lap and folding our left hand from the elbow, we request Mother Kundalini, O Mother Kundalini, please come in my right channel, my Pingala Nadi, and remove all the excessive heat that I have, all the unnecessary plannings that I do, all the worries that I keep in my mind. Please remove all of them as they are not me. Feel that the excessive heat from your right channel, from your liver, from your Swadhisthana, your Navi, is being released in the ether through your left palm. Now, what is left in our left channel, or in our right channel, is peace, is calmness. We are surrendering our worries to our mother, and we know that she will take care. We are no more required to plan for the future. We will do our karmas, and the best planner is already on work for us. She is planning, she is the doer, and she is the enjoyer. So we, her children, will only be enjoying this journey of our lives. Our right channel is cleared. Feel the serenity. Taking both our hands to the heart level, bringing our attention to the central system, central nervous system, or the central nadi. It is called Sushumna. Let us seek clearance for the center channel. O Mother Kundalini, please enlighten all the chakras in my central channel. Please give me the balance. Mother, if there is anything, any imbalance in my central channel, please remove it. Mother, I am not the past and I am not future. I am in this moment. I am present and I want to be in balance. Keeping our attention on Sahasrara, we can keep both our hands on our lap or point them towards the Mother Earth or the foot soaked water, requesting for clearance. We will listen to Shri Ganesh Atharva Shirsham and request Shri Ganesha to give us wisdom and innocence.
श्री गणेश अथर्व शीर्षम। ॐ नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं तत्त्वमसि त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं धर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं हर्तासि त्वमेव सर्वं खल्विदं ब्रह्मासि त्वं साक्षादात्मासि नित्यं ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि अवत्वं माम् अववक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवदातारम् अवधातारम् अवानुचानमवशिष्यम् अवपश्चात्तात् अवपुरस्तात् अवोत्तरात्तात् अवदक्षिणात्तात् अवचोर्ध्वात्तात् अवाधरात्तात् सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्तात् त्वं वाङ्मयस्त्वं चिन्मयः त्वमानन्दमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममयः त्वं सच्चिदानन्दाद्वितीयोऽसि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तो जायते सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तस्तिष्ठति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि लयमेष्यति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रत्येति त्वं भूमिरापो नलो नीलो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयातीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वां योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वम् इन्द्रस्त्वम् अग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवस्वरों गणादिं पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादिं तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वारपरतरः अर्धेन्दुलसितं तारेण ऋद्धम् एतत्तव मनुस्वरूपं गकारपूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वारश्चान्त्यरूपं बिन्दुरुत्तररूपं नादसन्धानं संहिता सन्धिः सैषा गणेशविद्या गणकऋषिः निच्छृद्गायत्री छन्दः गणपतिर्देवता ॐ गं गणपतये नमः एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ती प्रचोदयात् एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशमङ्कुशधारिणं रदञ्च वरदं हस्तैर्बिभ्राणं मूषकध्वजं रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैः सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणमच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्ट्यादौ प्रकृते पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्तेऽस्तु लम्बोदरायैकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमो नमः साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Now we will take out our feet from the water, bandhan the water and keep it aside, and listen to this very short talk of our mother. keeping our attention on Sahasrar and Agya, keeping in mind what Mother told us about anger, that we must forgive and leave everything else on her. She is looking after us.
I bow to all the seekers of truth. When we are seeking the truth, we have to know, we have to be honest about it. Because it is benevolent for us, not for others. We are seeking the truth for ourselves, not for others. Another thing we have to remember, very humbly, that truth is what it is. We cannot change it, we cannot organize it, we cannot maneuver it. It is what has been and will be. And what is the truth? The truth is that you are the spirit. You are not this body. You are not this mind. You are not this ego. And you are not this conditioning. You are the spirit. But so far, you have been a human being. But to be a human being itself is a very great thing. It's the greatest thing to be a human being. Perhaps we have not realized the value of our life because we do not know what we are. The way we waste our time, waste our energies, waste our attention on things which are senseless, because we still have to understand the greatness of our being. Human beings are made with such care, so beautifully, such delicate working of the divine, from amoeba to this stage, passing through various stages. Such a beautiful thing has been created as a human being. But first we must have this attention to ourselves, that there must be something. It cannot be a purposeless doing. It cannot be something just a chance. It's a wrong idea to play with. If the gravitational force of the earth or any one of the galaxies changes, there will be disaster, absolute disaster. So many things in the cosmos, if you study, the coefficients that works out the different balancing and the different weights and the movements of the different bodies show us that there must be some purpose. And they do not trouble us. It's all as if made for the stage for human beings, that the human beings have to come on the stage and all the preparation is made for the great drama. I think it's high time that great scientists should look at it and start wondering why is it the way it is made, why we are so much looked after. The whole cosmos seems to be within ourselves, as if we have buttons which move the cosmos, which control the cosmos. Everything is going on so smoothly otherwise, except when we do not try to understand ourselves. It has been said practically in all the scriptures that you have to seek yourself. You have to find yourself. Though I think many of the scriptures have been a little bit changed and have been used for certain purposes, Still, they could not get over this point that you have to become the self. You have to be born again. But that is not an artificial thing. We are human beings, not artificially made. We are made really by some sort of a living force from amoeba. We are not just made with some sort of a thinking or a mental projection. It is not a mental projection by which we have been human beings. It is something spontaneously happening, a living force within us which has brought us to this stage with a purpose, with a meaning. And now, at this stage, we are free to do what we like. Many people ask me, what was the need to give this freedom to human beings? It was very necessary. If you have to have the ultimate freedom, you must know how to deal with it. You have to understand. Of course, human beings have to make mistakes. To err is human. And we have to understand that this trial and error business has made us understand. Also, those who have not understood must understand that there must be a wiser, a surer way to achieve that goal of self-realization, of self-knowledge. Self-knowledge we do not have, we must admit very humbly. We have had no system by which we could know ourselves. But think of a computer that is a human being is. As soon as you see me, you know I am there. You don't have to go for programming. You don't have to consult anything. You don't have to use any kind of computer or some sort of a complicated machinery. Automatically, spontaneously, in a split of a second, you know that I am standing before you and talking to you. Such a computer we cannot create. But the Divine has created such a great computer, and that is the human being. And this human being is the only one who is going to achieve that higher state which we call as the spiritual state of the self. Because in the science, they deal with the tree, I should say the outside, but they cannot go into the roots. To go into the roots, you have to become a subtler being. Unless and until you become a subtler being, you cannot go into your roots to find out what are your roots are. And that is what is self-realization. When you become subtler, then only you can go into your being and can find out what actually you are. Also, to look after a tree which has not known its roots is a very difficult thing. What happens is that when you do not know your roots and you start growing and growing and growing, you go very deep down into that where you find that you have lost your way. Actually, you are not going deeper. You are spreading outside more and more. And then once you start going to extremes because of your freedom, you lose your way. That's how today everybody is saying a shock is going to come. We are all going to face a shock. This is going to happen, that is going to happen. But actually it is absolutely in your hands because the whole of the cosmos is within you. The cosmos is working under your control, complete. It is absolutely looking after you. Every element is looking after you to preserve you, to guide you, to take you to the right thinking. But in your freedom, you have to achieve that.
Now let us thank Shri Mataji for this divine knowledge, and giving us our own introduction, the self realization. When we are bowing down now, we can cover both our ego and superego with both our hands, the Agya Chakra, and surrender them to the lotus feet of our Mother. Mother, I am not this ego. I am not this superego. Mother, please make me a humble person. Mother, please give me all the qualities of being a Sahaja Yogi. Now let us raise our Kundalini and take a bandhan collectively. Thank you everyone for joining today and for the beautiful vibrations. I will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Jai Shri Mataji.